We are back in action.
Time for another Rogue Legacy venture into the woods. Oh, hope.
Yep. I'm gonna heal.
The woods.
Hope.
Yes! The woods!
Yes! No!
And soon his joy turned to ash in his mouth. You know that moment you quote a show or a movie or something and you don't even know. You really didn't think I could run that, did you?
I wouldn't think so. I was trying to figure out what film you were quoting.
Joys will turn to ash in your mouth. It might be
It's
comedy.
it's
Alright, Wolf!
I have heard that quote. It will turn to ash. Oh, yeah, I'm not even gonna try.
It's gonna book you for the rest of the episode now, isn't it?
No. Oh shit! This is
will.
excellent. This is excellent.
You know it's gonna bug you slightly. Oh! Swimming in gold! Glorious gold! That's a pretty shit place for it to put. Like, oh, I'm here now. Forest Acacia. Let's continue with your quest into the forest.
Yeah. So yeah, not a big fan of that.
Well, you were, and then
I wasn't.
yeah, that's pretty much the gist of
And
it.
it ruined all the other series associated with it.
Ruined the Flash.
It technically ruined Supergirl.
Ruined Supergirl, which I've never seen.
I've never seen it.
Never seen Supergirl. Wait, when you say technically ruined Supergirl, what do you mean?
It means that I never actually started watching it.
Because of your
Because it became
felicity-related
exactly. It's only a matter of time before she somehow, arm wrestles Supergirl and wins by hacking.
She's like, I did it. I beat Supergirl. There was no need to beat it. Yes, a formula room. I have one day. Development time, 1.5 months. Release date, April the 15th, 2011. If you ever asked us of all the game we made, which one would be our favorite, there would be a unanimous agreement with I Have One Day. As children, we were raised on the adventure game classics like King's Quest and Monkey Island. So this was really our homage to some of the best experiences we ever had in gaming. The game revolves around a meta-timed puzzle where the player had only 24 hours to beat the game. Every puzzle had multiple solutions with time repercussions, which forced players to think of the best way to go about solving things. One interesting fact, the second ending was added at virtually the last minute, and without it the entire game would have sucked.
Okay. Well,
we'll have to find out what that second ending is.
Ooh, yeah, this is a good timing. This is a good timed boss room. Let me just see what's down there.
Maybe poke your head in just to see what's down there.
Nope. Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
See you later.
Trying to just boss it up.
Yeah.
Here comes Alexander.
Yeah. Just I'll go into my hatred of Arrow another time.
Yes. Now is the time to focus.
If you just go to the Arrow subreddit, it'll save you a little time.
Like the same thing about going to see the fucking Dexter subreddit.
Oh god, the Dexter subreddit is one of my favourites. That was the first subreddit to change its feed. You know the Arrow subreddit where it turned into a Daredevil one.
Yeah.
In frustration.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it changed into it's now kind of a Donald Trump-ish one.
Donald Trump.
Kind of.
Shit. Oh, you do so well.
I know. I just.
You need more attack. Gotta spend your money on attack, I think. Fuck health. It's gotta be about attack. El asesino. That's it. That is it. We were going on about what was it?
Oh.
You've taken my short-term memory and infused it with yourself.
Yeah, Arrow subreddit is currently a Donald Trump related one, where it because Arrow's storyline is that he becomes the mayor of Star City at the moment, which is something that happens in the comics. To be fair, he does become the mayor of Star City.
Yeah.
So they've taken the phrase "make Arrow great again."
Of course they have. Of course they've taken it. Who wouldn't want to make Arrow great again?
I mean, I just don't.
I know. Mark Guggenheim.
I just don't understand anything in that show. Why the fuck is Malcolm Merlyn still alive? I thought he should have died ages ago. There's no reason for Arrow to keep him alive. It's just stupid.
It's because they got the rights to John Barrowman.
It doesn't matter if it's John fucking Barrowman. He should be dead. The end.
Oh yeah, it's purely, that's what I'm saying, it's purely because...
Oh, it's John Barrowman. I'm just there thinking, and...
Well, this is the man who improvised the line in was it Shark Attack 3, I believe?
I don't know.
The fucking thing where it's like, he's won, he's like, well, I'm kind of beat. When all this is over, let's say, you and I go back to my place and I eat your pussy. John the gay man Barrowman. With clearly what was his attempt at a straight pickup line. In Arrow, he should be dead. It's as simple as that. There is no reason. I mean, he kidnaps Arrow's kid, for fuck's sake, at one point. In revenge, and you know what Arrow's response to this is? Let's trust you implicitly. Oh, this is also after he kidnaps the kid. And then he also, I guess he brainwashes Fear. Okay.
And then yeah, Arrow goes, "Oh, you're here. We trust you."
Jesus Christ.
Why?
It's like you're
he literally by himself concocts a situation where Oliver Queen literally gets killed. He dies. He just dies. He gets killed by Ra's al Ghul, and the situation was caused by fucking Malcolm Merlyn. And part of this fucking thing is that Malcolm Merlyn goes, he's there going, all right, so you know that girl you like, Sarah. Well, because we've suddenly decided that we're going to start.
By the way.
It's because we've suddenly deciding we're going to ship Felicity and Oliver Queen. We've decided to wipe out Sarah in the first episode of season 3. P.S. It was me. Oh, but it wasn't, because I also brainwashed your sister to do it for me. How do you feel about that? I trust you implicitly.
Is that an actual rough exchange from the show?
He pretty much said he doesn't do anything to Malcolm. And he runs off to go get himself killed instead of going up to Raz and going, because it's right, so Malcolm turns out to be Fear's dad, which makes it even fucking worse, but you know, whatever. Apparently Oliver's got in his head where it's just, he just goes, Fear can't live without her dad. And I'm just there thinking, oh, she's done it for several years at this point. And not only that, Malcolm literally brainwashed her.
Yep.
So,
sounds about right.
What exactly? Oh, by the way, he also genocided 550 people in the first season, so... I guess he lives? I guess he has more right to live than everybody else in the series. So, including you, Oliver Queen, because you literally killed yourself for this guy. So, what ends up happening in Salmon Fucking Diet?
Yeah, it's suicide.
Hey, at least I'm not Malcolm Yeah, so what ends up happening is that this is literally, here's an impersonation of Oliver Queen. What ends up happening is that hang on.
I'll let you make your shows first. We carry on. Take it. Nice.
Yeah, so what ends up happening is that Malcolm Merlyn's all right. Well, let's go through his life.
Okay.
So Malcolm Merlyn spends 5 years conducting a plan to wipe out the Glades. Now, the Glades is essentially a suburban area where his wife was murdered, right?
Okay.
Fair enough. He's a villain. He's trying to get revenge. First season, great motivation to, wipe out a place. Because, oh, there's actually a chest down there. Because of, it's a fair enough reason, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, he kind of kills Oliver's dad.
Okay.
During this.
Right.
Because Oliver's dad kind of goes, I don't really want to be part of this Glade plan anymore. And then Malcolm goes, right, time to sabotage the ship you and Oliver are on so that you get stranded on an island and hopefully die. So, he's literally the cause of Oliver Queen's entire situation.
Okay.
And then,
Journal entry number 7. It is still night. Past every window stares back the same melancholic moon, but I swear I have been here for at least a whole waking day. I mean, I've been watching Arrow and it's just dragging. It must be the adrenaline. I have never felt so powerful, yet simultaneously challenged. It is exhilarating to charge through these rooms, cutting down enemy after enemy. In some ways, the foes in this castle feel tailored to me, training me, guiding me, watching me. This may sound crazy, but if this castle can somehow sense those within it, I fear it may hold malicious intent as well. If my assumptions are correct, the design of these halls could all be a ploy, culling me further down into a trap. I must stay alert.
So Malcolm goes, right, I've killed your dad. I'm literally the reason for all of your problems. Damn it. And then
It's fine.
he fucking, right, Oliver goes, he stops the plan, right? He works within his entire team, and he stops Malcolm, or does he? Because, we've read this one, because Malcolm goes, oh, if there's one thing I've learned as a businessman, it's redundancy. And he's built up a second earthquake machine under the city. So they stop one earthquake machine that they find out about, but they don't find out about the second one, and it wipes out half the glades and kills about 550 people, right? And they're under the impersonation that Malcolm's dead.
Okay.
Right? 420 blaze it. And Malcolm's son dies. Tommy dies during this.
Okay.
Additionally to all the other shit that happens.
Right.
And what ends up happening is that Oliver Queen goes, I'm not going to kill in honor of Tommy as part of the Season 2 thing, which is meant to bring him more in line with the Green Arrow of the comics, which is fair enough. You know, you try and go down that route.
Put him in jail.
He learns a bit about it and blah, blah, blah. Malcolm's actually faked his death. Nobody knows he's alive in Season 2. He kind of just shows up every now and again. But he pretty much finds out that Fia's his daughter.
Yeah.
And
I don't know where you're going about that.
I'm going to pit.
Okay.
I was tempted to go back down.
Why don't you change your mind?
Yeah. He kind of goes, alright, Fia, why don't you join me? And Fia's all, no, you killed a lot of people, and I have no interest in doing that. And he goes, I'm the only one who can protect you. Do you really think your brother can do that? Because Fia doesn't know that Oliver Queen's the Arrow at this point.
Okay.
It was in the badass Arrow.
Oh god!
This is during the time where Deathstroke's murdering the city and everything.
Oh,
so he's trying to convince her that Star City's fucked, essentially. And that he's the only one who can save the world or whatever.
Right.
And she's all, no, to be honest, I'm fairly convinced you killed a lot of people, so I'm not going to do that. But then eventually he does get to where he goes, look, I'll train you how to survive. I'm not saying that you have to like me, I'm just saying you can be trained to be an absolute badass, such as I, because I beat up Arrow several times. And then she kind of goes, okay, that actually, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. I'm fed up of being lied to by my family, so let's chill out with a genocidist instead. So she runs off at the end of the season, and Oliver Queen's all blah, 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 blah. And then it gets to season 3, and Oliver Queen goes, I'm in love with Felicity now, I guess. And Malcolm's training Fia, as he agreed to do, and, you know, Fia's making no hidden, you know, she's essentially saying, I hate you pretty much every single time.
Okay.
She's not hiding that particular aspect. But then what ends up happening is that Sarah gets murdered by a mysterious archer. And then it turns out that Malcolm brainwashed Fia, I guess. In some kind of plan against, because Sarah's a member of the League of Assassins, but she keeps randomly leaving the League of Assassins to chill out with people in Star City. So Malcolm took it upon himself in order to escape a blood debt with Ra's al Ghul. And then kill Sarah for some concocted reason why. And what ends up happening is that.
Also works.
What ends up happening is that
you fight the horses. Pull up. Oh, massive.
Is that he just kind of kills. He just kills. Essentially speaking, he kills Sarah using Oliver's sister.
Right.
And he gets Oliver Queen to, because Oliver goes, oh, Fia needs a dad, so I'm not gonna let Malcolm give himself up. And I'm just there thinking, but he did it. The end, he should just sacrifice himself, because Malcolm knows that he cannot win a fight against Ra's al Ghul. Right, and the person he has to fight is Ra's al Ghul. So Oliver's there going, I'm not going to let your dad sacrifice himself. I know, I'm going to get rid of Star City's last and only hope by killing myself. And then everybody kind of goes, why are you doing this? And he goes, because Fia needs a dad. And you're there thinking, no, she kind of needs a brother. You know, a guy who can actually, you know, be there rather than being a genocidal asshole who killed his own son.
Who should be in jail.
Who should be in jail. Who should be killed.
Oh yeah.
Even
it's just thinking, even with no kill rule in place or whatever.
So
in prison.
So what ends up happening is that Oliver Queen goes off and he goes to fight Ra's al Ghul on the mountain. And Ra's al Ghul goes, "Alright, it's pretty sweet that you came over and admitted to killing Sarah. We're all a little bit pissed about that. And you have your honour. You came here and I'm going to kill you." And Oliver Queen goes, "Haha. Yeah, you probably are." And then he dies, as is tradition. And he dies, and then he comes back with a really convoluted reason. Heroic willpower to go, "Oh, your will kept you alive." I'm like, no, he was shirtless on a snowy mountain. He's dead.
Get a lot of health now.
And then the city gets taken over.
Okay.
We'll come back to that in a second. At least let's try and fight the boss.
Let's try and fight Merlyn. Definitely got a good weapon for this as well. Pretty good nick. Pretty good. Oh, they're just everywhere! Damn it. So close. There's loads of health. Oh god, that's a bad place.
It is a bad place, you're absolutely right. So what ends up happening is that the city gets taken over. It gets taken over by Vinnie Jones, actually.
Okay.
Playing a guy called Brick. Now, Brick has some kind of increased durability.
Right.
For some reason. It's never actually explained why.
Okay.
He just has it.
In a world of abilities, that's one of the things I would be
Abilities haven't been introduced at this point, bro.
Okay.
Well, actually, I suppose the Flash was introduced, but the Flash was also just starting, and Brick didn't really say that he had. It's weird. He's not explained. He's not established as a superhuman or anything. He just has it.
Okay.
So, I might be able to buy a
You can.
thing.
Absolutely can.
I'll buy that. Swap back. So he kind of so Brick goes ha 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 ha, and then Malcolm goes, "Ah, okay, Brick, you killed my wife. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you now and absolutely wipe the floor." And he does.
Okay.
But it doesn't kill him.
Okay.
And the reason why it doesn't kill him is because I think Oliver Queen comes back at that exact moment and says, "Malcolm, you don't have to do this." And then Malcolm goes, "You're right, what a great idea. I don't have to kill the man who killed my wife, who was the reason I killed 550 people. You're absolutely right." So he kind of goes back on the side of good, I guess, at that moment. He kind of helps out, but it's more of a situation where they go, "You don't kill us and we don't kill you." And he goes, "Alright, fine, whatever, you do whatever you want to do. You do whatever makes you happy."
And then he goes back on his way.
Well, pretty much. So Oliver kind of gets stuck in the Felicity web for a bit.
Okay.
Malcolm... Yeah! Malcolm,
It's an outburst of rage.
He kind of just stands around, gives some information about the League of Assassins.
Oh shit, big one.
League of Assassins every now and again, I guess. But at the end of the season, bearing in mind he caused the whole season.
Okay.
He becomes Ra's al Ghul.
Okay.
No idea why. They just go, "Oh, you're Ra's al Ghul now." Yeah, I think you could have given it to Nisa. Nisa's actually been really helpful and has not been a dick to you the whole time. But no, you give it to Malcolm, the guy who killed Sarah.
Yep.
The guy who killed Tommy. The guy who's killed a fuck ton of people. You give the Ra's al Ghul title to him, and then naturally in the next season, the League of Assassins completely falls apart. Which, you know, fucking hell, Ra's al Ghul wanted him dead. Why the hell should he lead them? What the fuck kind of decision is that? Why would you have Nisa still reporting to him when Nisa wanted him dead? It's just fucking retarded, Oliver Queen. Jesus Christ, what a terrible, terrible decision. Oh, I might be able to do this.
You might be able to fuck. Just that middle one.
Son of a bitch! Fuck it, at least they've got more accuracy than Oliver Queen. So what ends up happening is that this is going to be an extended episode because ultimately there's going to be a final time we're playing it for today.
For our little session.
Yeah. So what ends up happening is that he shows up again.
Yeah.
And Oliver Queen pretty much says to Nisa, "Oh, you should probably." They pretty much start some kind of League of Assassins civil war.
Right.
And Oliver Queen's all, "Oh yeah. You should probably break it all up." And he challenges Malcolm, and Malcolm Merlyn goes absolutely sick and goes, "Hey, you shouldn't have said that, blah, blah, blah." And then he kind of goes, "Right, that's it, I'm fed up with your shit, you've done a lot of stuff, and I want to challenge you to a fight. If I win this fight, you no longer get to run the League of Assassins." Now, at the exact same time, Damien Dark is coming out of the woodworks.
Oh, boy.
And he's building up his plans, and he's got magic, and it's established, he's a magician, it's magic. He's got some kind of plan. He's got a plan involving corn. He's got, it's not
band.
It doesn't really go into what his plan is at all until the last 2 episodes, and even then it doesn't make any fucking sense. But ultimately, Oliver Queen wins the fight. He wins the fight in season 4. I mean, he can get beaten up by an ex-cop. He can get beaten up by a teenager who can fight 3 people at once. With no established skill, no League of Assassins skill like Oliver Queen, who was trained to be the heir of the demon. Right?
Yeah.
No, the person who was trained by fucking Deathstroke. A teenager who can fight Oliver Queen, Fia, and I believe Laurel Lance as well at the same time. It's fucking stupid, that, isn't it? When you hear it. It's like,
very, very stupid.
Oliver Queen should have beaten him with his eyes closed.
I'm still amazed that you actually put yourself through that punishment as long as you did.
I'm in season 4. This is the point where I've completely dropped off at this point.
That's what I mean.
So Oliver Queen wins the fight anyway, which means that Anarchy the teenager, he's stronger than absolutely everybody in the series. Anarchy comes back later in a set. So I just thought I'd let you know that. So what ends up happening is that Oliver goes, "Right, you know what? I'm kind of fed up with your shit, Malcolm. I'm gonna cut your hand off." Then it's over. Your ways are over. We can stop this shit. You no longer have to do anything. You've lost your hand. And he cuts off his hand instead of killing him for some reason. And Malcolm goes, "Right, I've lost my hand. Hey, Damien Dark, how about we team up? I've got a great idea. Oliver Queen decided to tell me exactly where his son is. So, let's take him." And so he does. He takes Oliver Queen's son.
Of course he does.
And
is that also the infamous wheelchair scene?
Oh yeah. So the son gets taken. No. Has he been taken by that point? No, I'm not getting out of here alive, man.
You're getting fucking that line out of here at least. There you go.
Yeah. So Oliver Queen leaves a message for his son, and it's Stephen Amell's greatest acting or something. And then Felicity goes, "Oh, by the way, Mr. Terrific built me a paralysis curing machine, and I'm gonna literally stand up right now and walk out of here." And then you're there thinking, why? This is terrible. This is the worst thing you've ever done. I'm gonna die. But still, I'm not finishing.
Oh, no, you never finish with this.
So, Oliver Queen is there thinking, why am I in this storyline? And Malcolm kidnaps his kid and whatever. And then they get the kid back, as you would expect.
Yes.
By the way, Oliver Queen was keeping the kid hidden from people such as Felicity and stuff in order
for his own safety.
For the kid's safety, because the kid was in a different city
and
didn't really need to be a part of any of this. When you're in a life of vigilantism and fucking League of Assassins and you got magicians, you kind of want nobody to know about the kid just in case.
Yeah.
And Felicity's all, "I'm gonna break up with you, blah blah fucking blah. I'm gonna break up with you at the exact moment that my paralysis is cured and when you've lost your son, because fuck you." And you're there thinking, why should I have any sympathy for this character? So Oliver Queen is there going, "Right, okay, I've got my son back now. What's next?" And then Malcolm Merlyn goes, "Aha! I've brainwashed your daughter. No, brainwashed your sister, sorry. Again. I've brainwashed Fia. She's going to fight you now because I used to be Ra's al Ghul." And then Oliver Queen's just there going, "I made you Ra's al Ghul. What more do you want? I gave you the job you wanted. You fucked up. It's not my fault if you shit at your job." Right, speaking of that, Felicity gets fired from the company that she slept her way to the top of.
Okay.
Because ultimately, she was just an IT technician at the start, and then she started dating up, and then, you know, the person who ran the company was Moira Queen. She got killed by Deathstroke. Oliver Queen became in charge.
Yeah.
He kind of lost the company. Well, he lost the company to Deathstroke, actually.
Yeah.
And then the Atom showed up. He became the boss. Renamed it. You know, he did his thing. Felicity started sleeping with him, I guess.
Okay.
You know, he's lost. You know, the Atom's lost his wife and stuff, and Felicity's all, yeah, let's do this. and then the Atom dies. Well, kind of dies. He comes back. And then Felicity, and then he just leaves it in his will that Felicity should run the company. And you're thinking,
okay,
what qualifications does she have as a CEO? Because I have seen none of it. And then Felicity was all, Oliver, we're dating. You are not getting your company back. Okay.
All right then.
Why? It's not actually your company. I believe it was called Queen Industries at first. You should probably give it to Fia. She's been running a business for longer than you have, Felicity. At this point, at least she runs a fucking club and knows management, hires people and knows what the hell she's doing. Just give it to Fia if you have an issue. Jesus Christ! I'm sure fucking Oliver's 5-year-old son has more qualifications than you. And
one of these days, you're gonna have to press A to just move on.
Well, it's 25. It's 25 minutes, so I need to. I know A for Arrow, man. I can't. So
God damn it.
So the fact of the matter is that Malcolm and they beat Fia, they control it, they managed to wind it down and whatever, and then Anarchy shows up, and I think Anarchy kicks all their asses or something, I guess.
Okay.
All
right.
And then Anarchy goes, right, I'm gonna literally save the world by doing everything that you guys should have done because I am a 19-year-old man. And then you're there thinking,
when you
right,
play like that,
and you're there thinking, okay, so I guess. This 19-year-old man who can clearly beat League of Assassins trained people should save the world realistically. And Felicity's all, I'm going to relocate these nuclear bombs to destroy this town. Boom! I'm a hero now! And Oliver Queen, and then I guess they don't give a shit because they don't talk about it at all. In fact, there's loads of family drama with the smoke.
Next time on Backseat Gamers, maybe Nick will have recovered from his hatred. Maybe. I can't really guarantee it though.
Oh yeah, by the way, so to get to the end,
still going.
They get to the end, and then Malcolm.
No, shut the episode off.
Malcolm.
Shut the episode off.
I'm not finished. Let me finish. Let me at least finish Malcolm Merlyn's story, because to be fair, that was the whole point. He walks down the stairs and goes,
just hovering.
All is forgiven, and they go, yes. The end. I'll see you later.
That is enraging.